Today we are diving into one of the most iconic tropes ever, enemies to lovers, and you cannot change my mind. Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel Read with Bindu. Today I have my favorite book recommendations for you and very specific book recommendations that have the enemies to lovers trope in it. Okay, why am I giving Victorian era vibes with this frills on my top? Totally love it. Okay, enemies to lovers, you know the deal, the banter, the tension. Oh no, I hate you. And then, oh, why you so hard? Maybe I like you. It gets me every single time. I don't know what's so good in it. It just, chef's kiss. Without further ado, let's dive into the video. Okay, the first book that I have is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. It's the first book in a trilogy, the Folk of Air series. In this, we have two main characters, Cardan and Jude. They're kind of in a fairy world. In this, Cardan is a prince of the fairy world and Jude, our female lead, is a mortal human being. She's trying to survive this fairy world. So whatever the politics going on in this world and how our main character Jude is surviving this world, that's the story is about. The backstabbing is so sharp, it could literally cut the glass. This is enemies to lovers at its finest. The second book that I have is Heartless Hunter by Kristen Siegerle. It is literally a witch hunter falls for witch. I'm not even kidding. Two drastic, extreme ends people. Our female lead is a witch and our male lead, his entire life he has been hunting witches in his kingdom. And then they kind of come together. She's kind of surviving the situation, hiding who she is from him. But then eventually they fall in love, and how they navigate the dynamic, that's the story is about. Next up, I have Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. In this, our main character, Violet, she goes into this war academy in which our male lead, Xaden, is already a student. He's a senior there. It has all the best things. There are dragons and the romance between these two characters is as feisty as the dragons, trust me. Before going into this academy, Violet was given one instruction by her sister, just stay away from Xaden. And the moment she enters the academy, guess who she runs into? Yep, you guessed it. And then from then it just goes uphill. It's so good. Next up, I have Bride by Ali Hazelwood. It is a complete different kind of book for Ali Hazelwood from her comfort zone. She literally writes about the STEM characters all the time. But here we have werewolves and shifters and vampires. Our female lead is a vampire and a male lead is a werewolf. Their families have been fighting each other for generations, the werewolves and the vampires. And then they kind of get into a truce. In order to get into this truce, they marry her off to our male lead. That's the story is about. Next up, I have The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. It is a rom-com classic. Olive and Ethan, our main leads, they literally hate each other. They attend a wedding, but everyone catches food poisoning in that wedding except these two, call it fate. So they have to attend the honeymoon forcefully because the bride and the groom are like, oh, everything is gonna go waste. You guys just go, I don't want to waste the money or whatever. And then they go on this honeymoon, fake honeymoon you can see. That's the story is about. It's so interesting. Next up, I have Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, the OG enemies to lovers. It was enemies to lovers when the trope was not cool. It is a classic, as you must be aware. Our characters, Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy, they have their own prejudices towards each other. They hate each other and then slowly they kind of interact. Forced interactions are there between them. And then they slowly think, oh, maybe this person is not that bad at all. And then they slowly catch feelings for each other. It's so good. Next up, I have Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. We have our characters Evangeline and Jax. Evangeline is someone who is aiming for that fairy tale ending in her life. She wants her Prince Charming, but then Jax, our male lead, he is a literal fate who ruins everything in his path. He kind of makes these deals with every single person in order to give something in return. And then Evangeline goes to him so that she gets together with her lover. And then our Jax, who is very notorious, makes a deal with her. He says, I will steal 3 kisses from you, but don't worry, they're not from me, they're going to be from someone else. It's such an interesting dynamic. Slowly they travel each other and their enemies to lovers dynamic gets so addictive. You have to read this. Next up, I have Twisted Hate by Anna Huang. If you love enemies to lovers with enemies to benefits kind of situation, you will absolutely love this book. Our characters Josh and Jules, they hate each other, they despise each other, but they never know when their despise turns into desire, and then they get into this kind of friends to benefits or enemies to benefits kind of situation, and then slowly they catch feelings for each other. It's so intense, it's so raw and gripping. It's very good. Next up, I have Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. Oh my god, I think I have talked about this book in every single video of mine. It's so good. Our characters, Liz and Wes, they are childhood neighbors, but they hate each other. They have been enemies since forever, since their childhood. But then they kind of get into a fake dating relationship in order to make the other person jealous. But slowly they catch feelings for each other. It's not cheesy at all. It's so cute in the best way possible. The male lead is the greenest flag ever. You will definitely love this. Next up, I have The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. It is giving a grumpy CEO meets sunshine character. It's kind of like a Disneyland world in which this guy is the CEO and our female lead is an employee. He is impossible and she is so determined, and the sparks between them, they are so good. Next up, I have From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Elmont-Trout. This is such a famous book on Book Talk as well. Poppy, our female lead, she is sworn to save the kingdom. She is kind of like this maiden girl who is the chosen one, who is adored by the entire kingdom. She has this specific purpose to serve her kingdom. And then suddenly there is this mysterious guard, Hawk, who gets in her inner circle to save her. This book is equal parts betrayal, blood, and very spicy tension, let me tell you. Okay, next up I have Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Enemies to lovers, but make it bookish, I see. We have Nora and Charlie, who are rivals in the publishing industry. They're fighting each other in their small town, chasing every turn until they don't. Next up, I have Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this book. Eli and Rue are two characters. They're so likable, so lovable. I just fell in love with them. This is again a STEM setting for typical Ali Hazelwood setting. It is giving enemies to lovers and slow burn in such a painful and cute way. You are bound to fall in love. Next up, I have Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. I recently finished this book and it is such an absolutely amazing one. We have these two characters, two teenagers who are working on a publishing kind of company. They are writers or journalists, you can say, in this company. They are fighting for the same promotion. And then eventually one of the person get the promotion and the other person goes away to the war. There's a war kind of going on in this country, you can say. We also have this two secret pen pals who are writing to each other with typewriters. There is kind of mystery element going on here. Not much, but it's very cozy and a comfortable way. And the slow burn in this book is perfection. Okay, next up I have Shatter Me by Tahereh Mafi. Juliet and Warner are two characters. I love them. It starts kind of slow with the first book, but trust me, it gets better with every single book. What starts as an extreme hatred towards each other, they just cannot stop falling for each other. It's slowly, the enemies to lovers arc is so addictive in this book. You have to read this if you love enemies to lovers. The drama, the angst, the fighting, oh my god, every single thing is beautiful in this book. Okay, that's it. These are my 15 incredible enemies to lovers recommendations. Whether you are into fantasy, contemporary romance, classic, doesn't matter. I have a book for every single person in this list. Let me know in the comments below if you have read any of these books. Do not forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Whatever the politics going on, Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarrow.